and Porter Jr. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. And it's Murray in at the 1. And for the Knicks, Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Jalen Brunson out there with Hart, and it's Barrett at the 3 slot. This last chunk of the season could be it for some of the aging stars in the league, which, Brent, is kind of tough to watch. Going back to personal experiences, when did you know that it was time to retire?
Well, Kevin, you just know. It's really hard to describe, but my last year in Houston, the season finished up, and I just thought about what it is that I could do to still contribute to the team, and it really didn't live up to some of the standards that I had for myself. And so with a lot of deliberation, I felt like now was the time. And it's always a very difficult decision.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
First one falls for him. And from second rounder to MVP, Greg, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
Now, here's Barrett. Pass to Robinson. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Great concentration from Robinson there. Good work to accept the contact and then keep working through it.
And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old-school center, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single three. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
Here's Murray. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
Well, you give up any kind of space like that to Jamal Murray, even from the mid-range, he'll torch you.
Hart. It's hauled in by Jokic. On offense, here are the Nuggets. From past the arc. Randall grabs the board. The Knicks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Hart the pass to Robinson. New York moving the ball around. Randall right side. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
So creative on offense. Randall getting more and more comfortable handling the ball and understanding where he can get to on specific possessions.
Now here's Porter. He had 15 points last outing. Murray finds Caldwell Pope. For the 3. Sinks the triple.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
Hart the pass to Robinson. It's Barrett on the wing. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary. Even more difficult to defend.
Yeah, no question. When he is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor, it is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
Here's Jokic. Mitchell Robinson making his last shot. Bucket is good.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
And so New York calls timeout.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
So New York ends up going with the new group. Here's Grimes. Down low. Here's Rose. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Pretty fundamental play there from Obi Toppin, getting it to the wide-open shooter.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. It's a 5-point game. With Jokic, I mean, the potential, Greg, this Denver team, they've got so much of it. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. I mean, they need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help.
Here's Jackson following the score by Obi Toppin. That's tipped. shot on the way, and there's another one for the Knicks.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The Nuggets trail by 9.
18-9.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Jackson down low, quickly covering. The Knicks have gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong. And there's another one for the Knicks.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
29.
Jackson against quickly. And Bryant the bucket on the assist by Jackson.
And good recognition from Reggie, open teammate.
With 2 seconds left. No good that time. And so it's the New York Knicks in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident shooting the ball with
11. That's a big round of applause for your Knicks.
And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for New York.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. The forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon. Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. With the shot. It's rebounded by New York. They've led by as many as 11 points. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
Gordon. It's rebounded by Brunson. New York leading by 9. The pass to Grimes. Here's Robinson. He's covered by Murray. Robinson, that's good. And you hear the legends, Brent, talk shop. So often, it's about what separates winning players from the guys that don't win as much. What comes to mind for you?
I think what comes to mind, Kevin, is expectation. And sometimes we get a little bit ahead of ourselves with guys who we want to anoint as the next great player. Look, sometimes it takes 3 or 4 chances at the highest level to finally reach that point where you have the confidence and the experience and the know-how to be one of the best players in the league and who compliments you along the way. So to me, it comes with a great deal of patience to let that player achieve that level of success.
And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Hart, he's checked in for the Knicks.
For your New York Knicks, Josh Hart.
The Nuggets trailed by 9.
And hey, what a career Caldwell Pope has had to this point.
He's been such a great complimentary guard. He just takes care of the ball. He shoots well all over the floor. He's a three-point threat. He certainly accepts the responsibility and the challenge defensively. He's plugged out a career, and it's going to get longer.
Pass to Hart. Here's Randall. Passes to Brunson. Lets it go from 11. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Jokic. Murray outside. Jokic trying to free himself up. Murray outside. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. He can't get that one. And New York will come the other way. Hart kicks to Brunson. And it's Jokic with the rebound. The Nuggets trailed by 9, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And Toppin subbed in for Julius Randle.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. Jackson against Hart. They get it again. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
It's his first trip to the line.
And you know, we'll take what he can give you from the free throw line.
2 shots.
Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Derrick Rose is checked in for the Knicks. And there's Toppin on the assist by Rose. 6 points for Obi Toppin.
Good job from Toppin, just completing a play that time through contact.
Smith finds Brown. Here's Najee. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Toppin passes to Hartenstein. To the middle. Here's Hart. Makes it off the glass.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
A floater. Here's Jackson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Smith. And so it's the New York Knicks in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've played the better game, so
The Nuggets.
Thanks a lot, guys.
thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. New York holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They have an 8-point lead. And that does it for our halftime.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Well, you have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Mitchell Robinson.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Josh Hart out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. Randall kicks to Robinson. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 4 assists in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. It's rebounded by Barrett.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
The 17-footer. Robinson misses.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range. Well, there's so much about Nikola Jokic that is special. For a 5-man, it doesn't really matter any position, but his ability to crank out those triple-doubles might just take the cake.
The pass to Brunson. Right bounce pass. Here's Randall. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That will be the 4th of a string of 5 played on the road.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Jokic does produce triple-doubles at a near record rate.
So in his 500th game, Jokic got his 71st triple-double. Only Oscar Robertson and Magic Johnson recorded more triple-doubles in their first 500 games. Think about that. As a center, he was doing that. Just truly unstoppable at times.
Pass to Porter. Banked in off the glass. Porter's got 4 points this quarter.
Porter showing just great body control that time, taking the hit, but he keeps his eyes on the rim. That helps him score and finish.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Randall with some nice D.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Here's Robinson. The 9-footer's on the mark. Robinson's got 15 points.
And a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
Josh Hart won't always have his shot falling, but the hustle is there. And a great energy guy with major impact on the floor.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. Here's Smith. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. The Knicks leading by 8. To the inside. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. And for Josh Hart, he's a fan favorite because of his hustle.
And that can go a long way in the NBA. Hart looks like a typical 3-and-D player, but he also has that intangible of igniting a team.
Here's Jackson. It's deflected.
Toppin has that kind of reach. 7'2" wingspan. Get that out of here.
Rose passes to Quickly. He feeds it to Toppin. Sweet move. Back to Quickly. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
The Nuggets trailed by 10. Smith the pass to Jackson. Brown with it. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And Jeff Green the bucket on the assist by Brown.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Rose passes to Hartenstein. And the layup's good off the glass. Hartenstein's got his second basket of the game.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
You know Jackson can just fly. I mean, that athleticism and energy is off the charts.
A nice shot by Hartenstein.
There he is, feasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
I just don't see how you climb back into the game when you're allowing plays like that to happen. Extra work on the offensive glass.
It's easy to forget about Jackson's buddies, but he's more than happy to remind you.
And so it's New York in the driver's seat. And now we take a listen to the recent huddle from Tom Thibodeau.
Right back, man. Let's go score, stop, score here.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. New York leading by 8. So on the floor for Denver. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. Out on the perimeter, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at point. Hart, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Jokic with the bounce pass. Murray finds Caldwell Pope. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Now, sometimes there's passes and then there's precision passes. Murray with one of those there.
Wasted no time on that one.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Inside, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
He's been an absolute marksman the entire second half. Hard to imagine what anyone can do right now to slow him down.
Denver calls timeout.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch what Mike Malone said to his team. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. Lead it with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And you have to admire his confidence on that, but there's no way that's going to fall.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
Wants to get it to Randall and does. And he uses the glass on the layup. Randall's got the lead up to 12 now for New York.
Yeah, it's strong, it's athletic, and it's left-handed, so tough for guys to adjust to that. Randall, tough matchup.
Murray, and it's blocked.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Hartenstein. From about 19 feet, Porter pulls it in.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Here's Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Aaron Gordon with great hustle that time.
To the paint, here's Randall. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. And that's now 6 points for Julius Randall.
55-43.
Murray surveying the D. Passes it to Jokic. 1:24 left to play here in the fourth. Randall passes to Hart. That one falls. And the Knicks lead by 14.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him, they appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup. And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Knicks.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
Really, they had their number for this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
To the inside, and it's Murray, that time on the assist by Jokic.
Kind of amazing because Jokic has that passing ability and what it's done in terms of how the coaches run their offense around what he can do.
Caldwell Pope passes it to Porter. Lays it up and banks it in.
Porter Jr.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
To the middle. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Really most effective when he's in attack mode, and KCP with the athleticism to do it.
Poke loose. Stolen by Brunson. Randall down low. He's against Gordon. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Julius Randall at the line. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And Randall just continuing to fight out there, whether you're looking at his career or any individual game, this guy just doesn't back down.
Both free throws good from Randall. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Smith outside. Shoots it up. No good. So no problem for New York as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.